good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing my top 5 overall meta loadouts for Warzone Season 3 Reloaded, because I'm getting a lot of questions on my streams and my comments, kind of just asking what is the meta. So like I said, I want to go through and just give my 5 best loadouts, SMGs, ARs, anything, and just showcase that to you guys so you guys know exactly what to be using right now in this current meta. But before we hop into any of that, I want to give a quick shout out to Ben, King, and Cam for having my post notifications on. If you guys want a chance of getting my next video, make sure you go down below, hit the big red subscribe button, and turn on all my post notifications, as well as leaving a like and a comment and watching the full video through. But like I said, I'm gonna go through all 5 of my favorite loadouts currently for this meta. So without further ado, let's hop straight into loadout number 1. Loading number 1 and gun number 1 for me is going to be the MP40. I know I've been posting this gun a lot, and you guys have just seen me show love to this gun because currently, in my opinion, after the health boost on Rebirth and overall all the weapon balancing, the MP40 just feels the most consistent to me. So like I said, this is my loadout number 1, so let's hop directly into that. Of course, attached to number 1 is the recoil booster, because all these Vanguard SMGs basically run this just to boost that fire rate and let you shred through people even faster than they already do. So definitely tossing the recoil booster attachment. And then for the MP40, I'm running the VDD 189mm short barrel, giving me damage range, bullet velocity, and limb damage. Overall, I'm hitting harder in multiple different ways, and I'm getting closer to hit scan type bullet velocity. So this barrel is very helpful to the build, so definitely toss it on as well. And then this is of course all personal preference, but I've been running the slate reflector on the MP40 recently. You could run the ISO 1M or anything you want, but like I said, I've been loving the slate, and it's just really clean. And then I have the Krosnick 33M folding stock, just giving me sprint to fire speed and movement speed. Overall, just boosting that mobility of the gun, and it is an SMG, so it's very helpful, again, making it more useful and just making it to where you can fly around the map. So definitely tossing the 33M folding stock. And then of course, this is super self-explanatory. You got the M1941 hand stop, just giving you recoil control and accuracy, kind of controlling it a little bit. Even though it already doesn't move much, the MP40 does have that little bit of bounce to it, and like I said, the hand stop is going to control that, so toss it on. And then I toss on the 45 Garinko mag, just kind of boosting a ton of different stuff, giving me recoil control, movement speed, ADS speed, and fire rate. Again, mixing with the recoil booster, letting you shred through people, making you more snappy with your ADS speed, making you quicker with the stock, and then of course going with the hand stop and making you more of a beam. This thing is really helpful, and I know you do lose damage and all that stuff, but I always say you're not going to be able to notice that at all. So 1000% tossing the 45 Garinko mag. And then you have the fabric rear grip, mixing it with the folding stock and the mag, giving you that more mobility, giving you ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire accuracy, so you don't always have to aim in and you're just flying around the map. I'm telling you guys, the fabric grip is also very essential to the build, so go ahead and test it on. And then of course, I got lengthened ammo type, giving me even more bullet velocity, getting me even closer to hit scan, mixing in with the barrel and all that other stuff. And then I have brace for my perk 1 and quick for my perk 2, and it's just been really consistent since all the updates, the weapon balancing, all that. So go through, give the whole build a try, tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this MP40 build, and that's going to be my loading number 1. So hopping straight into number 2 for me right now, number 2 is going to be the STG. Even though it did just catch a slight nerf, I just went in a full detailed video showcasing it after its nerf, and it's still so good. I'm telling you guys, this thing is still a beam. It still hits even with the new health. So hopping straight into this build, of course, attachment number 1, I have the MX silencer, just giving me that sound suppression with vertical and horizontal recoil control and the damage range. So you're hitting harder, you're staying locked in as a beam and all that stuff. So the MX silencer, of course, is essential to the build. It's just like the agency and the monolithic of the older games. So go ahead and toss in the MX silencer. And then you have the VDD 760 05B barrel, giving you more accuracy, making you more controllable, making you hit harder with the damage range, reducing the scope sway and gun bob, and getting you closer to hit scan with the bullet velocity. I mean, I feel like a lot of these attachments have a lot of the same pros and cons, but this one is very essential to build as well with the STG, mixing with the MX silencer, making you more of a beam, making you hit harder, and overall just bringing up the usefulness of the STG. So toss on the 05B barrel. And then of course, this is all preference, but I love running the 3 to 6x scope. That's what I've been running on this gun for a long time, from Caldera to Rebirth, anything. But you can also run the G16, or like I said, anything you want, but I've been running the 3 to 6. And then I've also been running the Constance tactical stock for more strafe speed and mobility, overall just making me feel quicker around the map on Rebirth. But if you guys want virtually no recoil at all in this STG, you guys can toss on either the precision or weighted stock. I'm pretty sure the weighted stock is going to literally give you that 0 recoil effect, but like I said, the tactical is just giving me that great mobility and strafe speed. And then like I was saying with the weighted stock, you have the hand stop, just giving you recoil control and accuracy, which I don't even have to talk about. I don't have to explain the hand stop. This is a very self-explanatory attachment. If you guys want to beam across the map, tossing the hand stop. And then I'm using the 7.62 Garinko 50 mag, giving me recoil control and accuracy, movement speed, fire rate, and ADS speed, overall making you quicker, making you more of a beam. You do lose damage just like the MP40 build, but you're not going to be able to notice it. Of course, the SG is a little bit on the weaker side. Adding damage isn't going to help that much. You want to be more of a locked in beam across from any distance you can, and the 50 mag is going to help with that. So go ahead and toss it on. And then for your ammo type, you have lengthen, giving you even more bullet velocity. Again, very self-explanatory, getting you closer to hit scan. I don't even got to talk about that too deep. Toss on lengthened. And then I keep saying it's a beam. I keep saying it has no recoil. And then the polymer grip is coming in, helping that even more with flinch resistance, to where if you're getting beamed, you're not going to be bouncing to the moon. You're going to stay locked in again as a beam, just staying as a straight line laser. You know what I'm saying? So tossing the polymer grip as well. And then I have acrobatic for my perk 1 and fully loaded for my perk 2. But like I said, this is my loadout number 2. This STG is ridiculous. Go through, give this whole build a try as well. It's been on the top for quite some time now, and I don't see it changing even with the nerf recently. So like I said, go through, give the whole build a try. Tell me the highest kill game you guys give it down in the comments below. Let's hop straight into loadout number 3. For loading number 3, I have the H4 Blixen SMG, which is actually the new SMG that just dropped with the season 3 reloaded update, and it had a lot of bugs and glitches with it when it first dropped, but it actually just got fixed and slightly nerfed. But still, it's my number 3. It's very, very good. So hopping directly into the build, just like the MP40, for all Vanguard SMGs, you're gonna have recoil booster for your attachment number 1, letting you shred through people even quicker up close. So I'm not gonna talk too deep about it. Toss on the recoil booster. And then this is one of the attachments that actually got nerfed with the update today, actually fixing the SMG, and like I said, tossing a slight nerf at it. The Johnson 9-inch RMK barrel. You got damage and damage range, which is essential, but they took the minimum damage from 33 to 30, kind of just nerfing it a little bit, but it still hits. I'm telling you guys, this RMK barrel is essential to the build. Definitely toss it on. And then a little bit different from my other SMGs, I actually run the slate reflector on this because I usually run the Nidar or anything like that, of course, other than the MP40, but this is another one that I run the slate. It's just very, very clean. It's just a classic little red dot, so definitely toss it on as well, but like I always say, it's all preference. And then I have the skeletal CR10 stock, giving me recoil control and accuracy, recoil recovery, flinch resistance, movement speed, making me quicker, and definitely making me more of a beam. I was running the Bertram MB stock before this, but when I swapped to the skeletal stock, I just felt so much more of a beam. Like, I was really cooking people from way further distances with this thing because it was very bouncy before, but this one makes it very controllable. So definitely tossing the skeletal CR10. And then mixing with the stock, of course, you have the hand stop. Like I was saying with the STG, I don't have to really go in detail explaining the hand stop. You guys know exactly what this is meant to do. So definitely tossing the hand stop to make it more of a beam. And then you have the 7.62 Grinko 54 mag, which is what I've been running on this SMG since I first unlocked it. For some reason, they went through and actually nerfed the 36 mag. That doesn't matter because, like I said, we're running the 54 mag, giving you more headshot damage, mag size, ADS speed, everything you need. You know what I'm saying? It makes the gun so much more useful. So definitely tossing the 54 mag. And then you have lengthened ammo type, giving you even more bullet velocity, mixing in with the stippled grip, going with the stock, going with the underbarrel of the hand stop, giving you even more accuracy, recoil recovery, everything, making you more of a beam. And then you have fleet for your perk 1 and quick for your perk 2. But overall, like I said, the H4 Blixen is currently my 3rd favorite loadout in this season right now and the current meta. Even with all the changes that went to it, the slight little nerf that hit it, it actually got fixed. So when you're doing your lethals, doing all that stuff, doing all those actions that used to freeze you, if you guys knew about that glitch, it would chalk this gun and made it borderline unusable. But like I said, they finally fixed it. It's been really, really good. I've been teeing up with it. So go through, give this whole build a try. Some of the highest skill game you guys get with this loadout. Like I said, that was my number 3. So hopping directly into number 4. At number 4, you have probably one of the most familiar faces out of all the guns in Vanguard. Ever since the integration, the Owen Gun has been so top tier, and it still is top tier. You know what I'm saying? I've been loving the Owen still. It's just still super viable. So hopping directly into the build that you guys probably already have seen. I got recoil booster for attachment number 1. I'm not going to go in depth about it. It boosts your fire rate, letting you cook people up close. Mixing that with the 188 shrouded barrel instead of the rapid barrel, because it actually did get nerfed. You got the shrouded, kind of giving you more range, making you hit from further distances, and it's a beam, and you're still killing so incredibly quick. So definitely tossing the shrouded barrel instead of the rapid. And then a little bit different from my MP40, my Blixen, I have the Nidar on this one. I just think it's really, really clean. There's something about this on the Owen with the reticle it has. I don't know why. I just feel way more comfortable with this. But of course, optics are always personal preference, so toss on whatever you like. And then for mobility reasons, I have the remove stock on, giving me ADS speed, movement speed, everything you need mobility wise, making you quicker on the map, feel like you're gliding. And my Owen always feels incredible with that, and this has a lot to do with it. So definitely tossing the remove stock. And then again, just like every other build, I have the hand stop. You know what I'm saying? All these Vanguard guns have potential to not move at all. They really have no recoil whatsoever, and almost every single build is holding on to the hand stop. You know what I'm saying? So definitely toss this in as well. And then you have the 72 Grinko mag, giving you recoil control and accuracy, making you more of a beam, and fire rate, again mixing in with the recoil booster, because the Owen actually does have a slightly slow fire rate on its base, but this and the recoil booster are going to come together, making you shoot pretty fast, especially up close, shredding through people. So definitely tossing the 72 Grinko mag. And then you have the lengthened ammo type, again giving you that bullet velocity, going with the fabric grip, where it's going to mix with the remove stock, giving you even more mobility with ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire accuracy. And then of course you have acrobatic for your perk 1 and quick for your perk 2. But like I said, this is probably one of the most like basic Owen builds that's been around for some time. I've been loving loving this thing ever since the season 3 update. This and the MP40 and the Blixen. These 3 SMGs shred so fast, even with the Rebirth's updated health. So go through, give this build a try as well. Tell me the highest skill game you guys get with this one. This is one of the most, you know, old reliables out of Vanguard. So definitely go through, like I said. But hopping straight into loadout number 5. For loading number 5, I actually have the Cooper Carbine. I thought about putting the automaton here, but the Cooper, after its recent buff of bullet velocity, has just been beaming. I feel like not a lot of people show enough love to this gun. I feel like it's underrated. Swapping directly into the build, of course, attachment number 1, just like the STG, you have the MX silencer, which is one of the reasons why it is a beam. Of course, sound suppression keeping you off the map with vertical and horizontal recoil control, like I said, making you a beam, and your damage range making you hit harder, which the Cooper actually does need. It does lack some damage, just like the STG. So the MX silencer is very essential to the build. Go ahead and toss it on. And then you have the 22-inch Cooper custom barrel, making you more highly accurate and controllable. Fire rate increase, which is incredible because the Cooper already has such a fast fire rate, and also reducing the scope sway and gun bob and increasing the damage range. Going with the MX silencer, making you hit harder, very essential again. Tossing the 22-inch Cooper custom barrel. And then of course the 3 to 6x scope is all preference. I see people run the slate reflector, the G16, anything. I always say optics are preference, so I've been running the 3 to 6. It's just very clean and it beams on either the 3x or the 6x, especially mixing that with the Cooper 45 RS stock, giving you initial firing recoil recovery, and ADS speed. I always say the recoil recovery on this stock is so useless because the Cooper literally has virtually no recoil. I feel like if you have recoil on the Cooper, you're doing something wrong, you know what I'm saying? So this is mixing with all the other attachments, making it a beam. So definitely tossing the 45 RS stock. And then of course, again, just like all my other builds, I have the M1941 hand stop, giving you recoil control and accuracy, just making you more of a beam, mixing with the stock, the barrel, everything. Just go ahead and toss in the hand stop. And then you got the 9mm 60 round drum mag, giving you recoil control and accuracy, mixing with everything else. Fire rate again, mixing with the base fire rate and the barrel. ADS speed, making you more snappy, and of course increasing that mag size, which you're gonna need because this fire rate is so fast on the Cooper that you're running through your rounds really quick. So definitely tossing the 60 round drum mag. And then you have the polymer grip again, giving you that flinch resistance where if you're getting beamed by somebody else, you're not going to the moon, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna stay locked in, you're gonna be cooking them at any range really. So tossing the polymer grip to make this thing more of a beam again. And then you have your lengthened ammo type, giving you even more bolt velocity, adding on to the buff it got and all the other attachments, getting you closer to hit scan. And then you have your tight grip for your perk 1 and fully loaded for your perk 2. But I'm telling you guys, this is loadout number 5. Like I was saying, this thing does not get enough love. I feel like it's underrated. I love the Cooper Carbine, especially like I said, after its most recent buff. It just feels fantastic. So go through, give this whole build a try as well. Tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this one. But that's my top 5 current loadouts for this current meta that we're in season 3 reloaded. So go through, give all 5 loadouts a try, and tell me what you think about all of them and how they feel down in the comments below. And also tell me your top 5 for this current meta. Like I said, that was all my top 5s. That's it for the video.